Welcome back.
Thank you for helping me reach Mr. Branford.
No problem. He's waiting in the next room for you.
That's wonderful. Before I see him, though, I just need to ask you a few questions.
You have my full attention.
Well, we're investigating a series of murders committed with curved blades of a particular antiquity, similar to those in your collection.
Yes, I recall you said something like that last time.
Right. Well, I found some similar items here, but they're packed for shipping to Bogota.
Ah, yes, the sacrificial knives.
Right. So I'm hoping you'll let us unpack that crate to check them more closely.
Oh, shame. Unfortunately, that's not possible. They left for Bogota this morning.
Oh, well, I was down there in the storage rooms just yesterday, and I took a good look at those crates.
I'm sorry, I don't remember your asking permission to do that. This is a private collection. I assume you had a court order or something.
No, although I did try to call you, unsuccessfully.
My phone was off. What exactly were you doing down there, if I may ask?
The doors were open, so I took the liberty of investigating, in case of, burglars and so on.
Perhaps you took too much liberty.
Well, and I checked a few crates with an X-ray scanner, just in case. Good job I did, too. There was a knife missing.
What do you mean, missing?
In the paperwork, 2 similar knives are listed, but only one knife's been packed.
Well, I'd have to go through the papers myself. Nobody's called from Bogota yet. Thank you for your, vigilance. But I can't help feeling I should ask my lawyer if I should complain to your boss.
That might not be such a bad idea.
What?
Stands to reason that the only missing ancient sacrificial dagger that I know of may well be the same ancient sacrificial dagger used as a murder weapon. Again, last night.
What? Again? I'm not sure A
Mr. John Rudolph was murdered in his home last night.
This must be a nightmare.
Ah, so you knew Mr. Rudolph?
Tell me, please, how did it happen?
I can't do that, sir. Tell me, why weren't you answering your phone yesterday evening?
I was at the Philharmonic concert in Lincoln Center. That's why I switched it off. They were performing Rachmaninoff and Prokofiev, if you're interested.
Can anyone confirm all this?
Yes, Mr. Branford can.
Okay, well, that's all for now. Thank you, Mr. Warren. I'm sure we'll talk again later.
Ah, Miss Bonnet, Alan Bradford. Bill told me...
Yes, thank you so much for meeting me. It's very helpful. So, I hear you're a music lover.
Yes, indeed. I'm a symphonic man myself, particularly live. You can't beat live music.
I was supposed to go to a concert with a friend, but I had to work late. Apparently it was great. The Rimsky-Korsakov performed by the Philharmonic at the Lincoln Center.
Oh, yes? Yeah, pardon me for asking, but you're not married by any chance, are you?
No,
Well, I don't know where your friend was last night, but he certainly wasn't at the Lincoln. Maybe you should investigate what he was doing at the time. I assure you there wasn't even a note of Rimsky-Korsakov. But the Prokofiev... Ask Bill. He was there with me.
Is it possible my acquaintance was at a different concert?
So you wanted to see me, to talk about music? Well, would you like to go and hear some Dvorak next Saturday?
Thank you, sir, but I'm rather busy at the moment. But I do have your number.
From Bill? I can't believe he'd selflessly give me such a chance.
No, not for Mr. Warren. One last thing, sir. Did you know John Rudolph, too?
Why, yes. Did he do something?
I'm afraid to say he died, murdered, yesterday evening.
No, you must be mistaken.
I'm very sorry.
God, will it ever end? The horror. The horror.
Again, I'm very sorry. Could you tell me when you last saw him?
Oh, some kind of charity concert, about 6 months ago.
And do the names Fairbanks, Chestham, Haig say anything to you?
Yes, they're dead too. I knew all of them.
Mr. Branford, sir, do you have any idea why? why this might be the case?
Vaquero.
I'm sorry?
I don't know. I don't know.
Are you afraid? Sir, do you have reason to be afraid?
Yes, of course. People I know are being horribly killed. Am I going to be next? I don't know.
Look, if anything suspicious happens, you call me straight away, okay? Please. Oh, that word you said back there. Vaquero. Is it a curse?
Word? Ah, you mean vaquero.
Yeah, exactly.
In a sense, yes, Miss Bonnet. It means grave robber. I don't know. I don't know.
Look, if anything suspicious happens, you call me straight away, okay? Please. The little guy lost his head, but I think I know how to help him. This time, I must ask Warren. Could I borrow this headless golden figurine for my investigation?
What for?
It's part of the investigation, sir.
Well, I'm afraid I can't hand it over just like that. We have strict rules about this kind of thing. I'll need to see some paperwork first.
Okay, no problem. I can arrange that. Will you still be here in a little while?
I'll be here for some time, probably.
Ruth, could you do me a short request form so I can borrow a piece from the museum?
Sure, sweetie. Go grab me the form with the departmental seal from the supply closet.
I think it was that form.
You just need the chief to sign off on it.
Chief, this is a good idea. I'm betting the golden head belongs to the figurine from the museum.
That'd be good. What's next then?
We can work that out now.
Well, can we make Warren a suspect and toss his place?
Not yet. His pal Branford gives a good alibi. For now, we need a look at Warren's golden figurine.
Are you sure? It's a valuable historical object and all that jazz.
I know. Warren asked for official bureau approval before he'd let it go.
Ruth, get on the approval thing for Nicole. Bonnet, I'm too busy right now. Unless you've got a breakthrough in the investigation.
No, not really.
Alrighty then.
Do you have that document for me, Ruth?
Sure do. It's over there, honey.
Okay, I'm going back to the museum. A letter on this kind of headed paper can't be ignored. Director Warren, this is an official FBI request to borrow one of your display pieces.
Of course. Please, the figurine is all yours, Agent Bonnet.
How do I remove it from the display case?
The porter will take care of that for you.
Could you open the display case with the golden figurines, please?
Jeez, it's always something with you.
Director Warren has given his permission this time.
Okay. It'll be open for you by the time you get there.
What are the lights blinking? Are we on? Off? Faulty?
What the hell have you done? I can't arm the alarm.
I only took the figurine.
And now the system knows there's nothing there.
I'm sure you'll work something out. I've really got to skate now.
Look, lady, you can't leave me alone like this. I need to secure the entire exhibition manually.
Well, did you call the alarm company?
Yeah, but they're not coming till morning. We've got to guard these exhibits all night. And I promised the kids I'd take them to the movies tonight.
I may not be an expert florist, but I'd say this soil could be useful. This vase, I can't carry more than one vase.
Look, lady, I don't know what you heard, but I ain't got nothing to do with it. Look, lady.
didn't make it in time. Hope Nick's his usual late self. What a dump! Nick should be somewhere around here. Thinking about what happened here? Oh. In fact, I'll have this. The one in my basement at home disappeared. Look at all the cigarette butts. Nick must have been here a while. One of them's still hot. Nice blue walls. Once upon a time, it was probably really nice here. Well, I don't drink on duty, but this might help with the information gathering. Old, dirty kitchen sink. I still haven't checked the apartment at the other end of the corridor. Devastated furniture and empty bottles litter the place. Freeze! FBI!
Jesus Christ!
Identify yourself, sir.
Damn! Is this a free country or what? You're gonna shoot me?
What's your name?
Joel Tatum.
Do you have any ID on you?
Nah.
What are you doing here, Joel?
Sitting. Down there by the door, there's this tape, says police and don't cross or something. So I'm sitting and not crossing.
Okay, were you here 2 days ago, Joel?
2 days? Nah, I don't think so. Half an hour ago, there was this guy with a badge took me in. He had a badge. It must have been a friend of yours, no? Called, what's his name? Nick. Generally, my home is somewhere else.
Well, you gotta go back there now, Joel. You're not allowed to be here right now, okay?
No. Nick told me I'm not supposed to cross that yellow tape.
This building is closed because a murder was committed here.
Murder? Oh, damn, Nick set me up. I have to sit here till his tardy partner arrives.
Well, you can go now, Joel. I'm Nick's partner.
Yeah? Oh, by the way, what was I supposed to give you? Can't you remember by any chance?
I don't understand.
Well, sure you don't. For me, it's just a matter of life and death. You can't even remember where I hid it.
Did Nick give you something for me, Joel? Do I need to search you?
Hang on. What was it? That ain't gonna work. Them synapses don't connect. Not enough body fluids. Hang on. What was it? That ain't gonna work. Them synapses don't connect. Not enough
All right, Joel. I've got something for your memory.
What's that? Not Jim Scene, is it? I can't stand bourbon. Blech.
All right, Professor. Just do what you need to do. A very useful thing. The sink is clogged. The roaches are gonna be pissed. A very useful thing. The bottle in the sink looks expensive. A very useful thing. The label fits perfectly. Well, that's real scotch.
Johnny Stalker! Black label.
How are the synapses now?
Connecting! Oh, right here in my pocket. I've got a greenhorn for you.
It was in your pocket the whole time? What, was that a joke or something? Beautiful bird-shaped origami. There's something underneath that fold, some letters. I'll, straighten out the page. Yep, that's Nick's handwriting. James, mobile. Does he mean James's mobile phone?